Greetings to my 9 followers on my YouTube channel. Thank you for all your continued support. So today I am going to be tasting this beer here, the 400 Brewing Company. It's a kind of an independent brewer. I think his name's Carl or something, and he brews up at Fraser's Folly by Oyster Catcher. And I've never tasted one of his beers, so I'm going to taste one of these. I've just kegged a Belgian Pale Ale, which is pretty interesting because I made it the same as an American Pale Ale, just not as bitter, and used a Belgian Abbey yeast, which is quite interesting. Yeast is so important in beer because yeast actually is responsible for more of the flavor than anything else you put in the yeast in the beer. And Belgian yeast has almost like a cheese flavor. I don't know how else to describe it. It's weird. It's got like a spicy, cheesy flavor to it, and I tasted the beer when I kegged it this morning, just the wort, and it is fundamentally so different to the American Pale Ale. American Pale Ale actually, the yeast USO4, I think it's pretty much, or is it USO5, but it's pretty much designed to have no flavor at all. So when you switch over to a Belgian yeast and you get this very fizzy, cheesy flavor, it's really quite something. I didn't make it traditional. I made it the same as an American Pale Ale, so with no malts, with no specialty malts. Not much specialty malt, because I wanted to actually just taste the difference between an American Pale Ale and a Belgian Pale Ale without changing anything besides the yeast and just make it a little bit less bitter. So that should be pretty interesting on my next video. But now we're going to taste the Hydra 400 Brewing Company. I mean, obviously I don't have high expectations. I've never tasted one. I just wanted to taste one just so I can see, because I met the guy and he's a cool guy. But yeah, I'm pretty particular about the kind of beer I enjoy. So if it's super malty and super like sherry-ish, I'm not going to enjoy it. But yeah, let's give it a taste. It's an amber ale. Color looks brilliant. Really nice color. Nice head. Nice nose. It's pretty clean. It's got it's got a freshness to it. It doesn't have that burnt kind of molasses, burnt sherry flavor, which is awesome. Not bad. I definitely like it. It's full-bodied. It's actually quite clean and quite fresh. It doesn't have any of those spicy kind of notes on the nose, like you can almost imagine the type of yeast that's used in here is a USO4 or USO5. So the yeast doesn't give me. It's purely clean. There's nothing spicy or cheesy about it. Cheesy, terrible name to use when tasting beer. But yeah, that's decent beer.